Hello everybody, my name's Ardendrous, and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Pirates. We have some things to go over between now and last time. The last time, we continued on going through the foundry down under here. And it took us a while, but we finally cleared out the top floor. We only had like a few more corridors to go through, but due to some some mobs, pretty strong mobs just spawning in like massive waves, we it took us a while. There's technically one more chest up on the top floor that we still haven't actually opened yet. Because, like, we literally just couldn't get in the room to break the spawner on top of it. So there's technically just a little bit more on the upper floor. But once we finally made it through that, after actually learning a bit about how to train up some of the powers from the Devil Fruit mod. Because the Devil Fruits mod has both the Devil Fruits themselves, which give you powers, and hockey. I think, what is it? It's like coding to like make your punches better, I think. Which you train by doing weaponless combat and like not wearing armor in a fight. Then you have imbuement, I think it's called, where you get your weapons better and your tools better. And then it has the observation hockeys. Um, let's see, I had the things over. Observation, perception, and precognition. So we were learning some of that stuff and going through the top of the dungeon, training up a little bit. Last time, this isn't the exact number, because it was something around here. Coding was a little bit lower than this, imbuement was a little bit lower than this, but perception and precognition were just about at this level. And then we went to and after figuring out how to train up all that stuff and going through the upper layer of the foundry over on that ice island, we decided to go downstairs. Oh yes, we did also make these cool new weapons. Because I knew from actually watching other people that downstairs was like really strong and like our basic weapons weren't cutting it, so we made this really cool scythe, cool pike with just like an extra +2 reach or something like that. The diamond boarding axe from Pirate Armory, and a saber from not Epic Fight, Spartan Weaponry. These are some cool weapons. Didn't actually get a chance to test the scythe out yet, because we went down to the bottom layer of the foundry and died in like 30 seconds. Yeah, that area is still going to be a little bit too strong. So we're actually going to have to head back there at some point to get our boat back. But we had some other things to do with. Because once we got back to this island after dying, I sort of started running around a little bit, just kind of like rambling, going over some things. And I was like testing something out with like this blindfold to see if we couldn't train our observation hockeys a bit better. And that didn't end up working, but we did run into a pillager squadron, and we did get Bad Omen. Now, as you can see, the Bad Omen's about to run out, because between last time and this time, I was on here testing some things, I was on mining a little bit to get actually quite a bit of iron, a little bit of gold, some more silver, copper, basically just enough diamonds to overcome what we got last time, overcame what we used for these. Did run into a mimic and like a treasure chest. There is like a mine shaft down below like the middle of the island, but it only had like one chest in it. We didn't get much, but we did get a notch apple and the cross necklace, which increases the length of invincibility after taking damage. It's basically just a worse version of this, but it only gives you the divine shield ability rather than the other two. So I guess it will be good when this breaks, but for right now it's not that great. I also did run into a mimic and get this, so decreases the time it takes to drink drinkable items. That could be good. Anyways, I spent quite a bit of time down there. Bad Omen, I actually looked it up so I knew the exact number. This expires after an hour and 40 minutes. We only have 4 minutes left, and we probably only had it for like 5 minutes at the end of last time. I was on here for a while just collecting a bunch of resources. Basically just like building blocks to help build up buildings and boats. Because that's actually something I want to start working on in the next episode or two. But anyways, we need to run back to the village and start this raid in just a second. But I have one more thing to go over. The last time, we ended off with our observation hockey at experience 797. We basically, and this goes up just by running around and exploring new areas. Whilst I was underground, that went up to 827. And this level button, this level number jumped up from 0 to 1. Now we have access to this page. Color of observation hockey. Actually, it has a little bit more. Color of observation hockey, perception of auras. Allows you to see beyond the imaginary with your color of observation hockey, enabling you to perceive life with a varying accuracy. So now, it also has, like, our willpower bar. This is what hockey uses when it's active. And perception, currently level 1, experience 887. Now, if we activate the ability bar and press 1, we activate perception hockey. Which, not entirely sure what it does. Oh, it gives us like a little like hitbox marker, I guess. That it'll probably get better at, and I'm fairly certain these abilities get better the more you use them. But for right now, that's not going to do us much use. We will have to like have it activated to make it better. But it does mean we technically have. That's actually not that great right now, and unless he gets like really good with some of the later levels, that's not going to be much use. But yeah, we finally have some of our first abilities unlocked, which is actually really exciting. This also means that we're getting closer to the rest of it. And no, yes, we did realize last time that we were having a weird glitch. Wait, no, it was a couple episodes ago at this point. Yeah, but not last episode, but the time before, we realized that hostile mobs weren't spawning. And then I realized, like, on my own time a little bit, that, like, no mobs were spawning besides a couple of the Alex's mobs animals, like the raccoons and stuff, and, like, the occasional farm animal. I went in and started messing with some mods, messing with some configs and stuff, updating a couple of things. So we have technically added I added in leaves, fast leaf decay, just to make so that the leaves disappeared faster, so we could get saplings quicker. That's just a little quality of life thing. I added in supplementaries, basically for flags and cages, so we could like move animals and stuff around. I figured that's going to be pretty cool. If I can catch like a crow or a parrot and put it in a cage and have it on travel with it on a ship, that would be pretty cool. And I updated Eureka's and Valkyrien Skies, which were apparently the two mods causing an issue that was stopping. I needed to jump into the village to start the raid. But Eureka and Valkyrien Skies were the mods that were messing up mob spawning. So they updated to fix it. So now that bug should resolve itself and shouldn't pop up again. So now, hostile mobs should be spawning alright. Ow. You will be good training for my imbuement hockey. Oh yeah, this saber's like really nice. What is it? It's damage absorption 1, so we actually take less damage while wielding it. As well as, that chest damage bonus, so enemies with no chest armor actually take extra damage. That's why we do so much. And sweep 1, which is really nice. Like, the damage itself isn't actually a lot, but with that extra 100% plus some of our combat abilities and crits and stuff, it's actually, like, really good. Where's that witch? That was a witch's laugh. Yeah, there it is. Got you. Okay, next wave incoming. Oh, come on, phantoms, not the time. Ow. Oh, that guy was coming down at me with an axe. That would have hurt. Like that. Ow. Where are you? Ah! I missed the second swing, but I think I could have killed it right there if I didn't. Got you. I thought I got hit by a different one. Okay, they're spawning over here. Oh, that's a Ravager. That's not going to make this easy. Let's actually try activating this. Just to have it on so that we can, like, level it up somewhat. Come on. How did Ravagers get weaker with Epic Fight? Like, Ravagers are actually kind of scary in vanilla because they, like, throw you up in the air and they do, like, falling damage, and plus their, like, hits themselves do a lot. But he was just sort of swinging at me with his horns, and they didn't actually do that much on their own. Ah. I just heard a hiss and was not prepared for it. Oh, come on. I despawned on the complete opposite side of the village, so I wasn't ready for it. Ow. Oh, I'm glad we have the dragon scale armor, so that we can actually take some hits. Okay, the witches go down in 2 crits, which is nice. Or, I guess not. That was... It survived the second hit there, and I wasn't expecting it. I don't really have the space to just toss all this junk away. Oh yeah, I have space in this backpack. Never mind. Ignore me. And what? This is going to be the last raid, I think? Let's try out the scythe. Ow. Okay, the scythe is nice. I think it does, like, a lot of extra damage if the enemy doesn't have a helmet on. So this is actually really nice for these guys. Oh. I wasn't paying attention to my health bar. That almost ended poorly. Oh, that's an evoker. Those Vexes might kill me if they catch up. Oh no. Vexes go through wall. They're gonna kill the villagers just by going through the walls to get them. Ow! Good thing my spawn point is right here. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? You gotta go down. Ow! Vexes! Oh, what is happening? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, these guys are just not fair with Epic Fight. Oh, it's a good thing they... Oh. Come on. Got you. There's one more raid. There's a lot more Vexes, actually. Where is he? There's one more raider. I need to finish this raid. I need to get this raid done so that I don't have to deal with the rest of these enemies. Oh, there's someone crying. They must. Vex must have gone through and done a little bit of damage to them. Where is this last raider? Oh, they actually killed the Iron Golem. I don't see it on the map. I'm glad Vexes disappear after a little bit whenever the Evoker's dead. Full screen map. Map displays, icons, close. There's Vex. Okay, he's up north. Did he spawn in a hole? He spawned underground. How do I get down to him? Do I just have to dig? Didn't even notice that before. That's like a little hut with like that's like a little dirt hut. I think they actually have a chance to have a basement even. Not sure if that one does, though. Here's the cave. Oh, I missed. Oh, what? What is this guy doing? Go down. There we go, hero of the village. Oh, nice. Totem of Undying. I wasn't even thinking about the fact that, oh yeah, we just beat up a, what's it called? An evoker. We're gonna get one of those. Heart container. Increases maximum health by 1 heart, up to 20 times. Is that... The heart container definitely doesn't feel like it's just a single heart, but okay. Maybe my math on that has been completely wrong this entire time. But yeah, we did it. We beat the raid. I don't know if we actually lost any villagers. I thought that was a monster. Nope, it's just a villager snoring. Because these villagers actually have voice acting, which is... Let's go to bed. And there we go. And now it's time for the long task of organizing the inventory, trying to put stuff away. Yeah, my inventory is like completely full right now, so I'm going to take a couple minutes to do that. But before we do, neither of the other hockeys packed up in here. How are we doing as far as this stuff goes? Perception's up a lot. Precognition's up to 64. It was only 51 before the raid started. Coding's 120. Imbuement 170. Okay, so I have no idea what experience we need to get those to level 1, but they're getting up there now. And the more we use perception, the faster this is going to increase, which will be nice. I have no idea if using perception increases precognition. That's probably worth some testing. So I'm probably going to like leave that on as I'm organizing stuff, so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, inventory stuff's all taken care of. We do have 4 spirit orbs to turn in. And I did leave on the perception, as long as the willpower bar over on the right would allow me. But that ran out well before I was done, anywhere close to done organizing everything. Well, let's see if that affected Destiny. Okay, it just put up perception, it didn't change precognition. So precognition, I think, is only going to go up while we're in some sort of combat. Like maybe like dodging hits, like getting crits, just like surviving. There's probably like the better you do in combat, like surviving combat, probably the better, the more advances. That's probably how it works. Anyways, let's pick up another heart container. I have no idea how many we're up to at this point. Actually, there is this enchantments. I actually completely forgot about the advancements list. This first page gives us a list of all the relics we can acquire, of which we only have a few right now. Ice and Fire, Spelunking. Yeah, I did find geodes while I was like digging around and stuff. This is from Tetra. No idea how to open them yet. Paragliders. A maximum amount of heart containers and stamina vests. But your first bargain. Statue's bargain. How do you... Curious. Dungeons Arise. That's just a list of dungeons we've went through. New World. Oh, this is for silver fruits. Is it edible? And find a probably coral. Wonder if we'll get more advancements. If there are hidden advancements for eating stuff, repurpose, garden weaponry, adventure. Minecraft comes alive. Did my game just crash? I'm fairly certain my game just crashed. So, 1 second then. Apparently don't open the basic tinkering advancements sheet. So, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to test all of these again, and, I didn't actually test this one again because I didn't want to reload the game in case it broke again. So we're gonna avoid, opening up this one. But yeah, mousy stuff. We haven't actually ran into much of in the way of mousies. Actually, we haven't even found a rot knight on this world. Husbandry's okay, and the only thing interesting on this page is actually an engineer gaming. Use a wrench to rotate a block. I think that's from supplementaries. This would be nice for building if yeah, it is. That would be nice for building. I didn't actually realize it was in there. Oh, I just now noticed our armor. Oh, that's not great. Oh well. Anyways, let's actually start clearing up some of these death markers. So what? This one's from today. Which ones do we not need? Like, probably save. Do I need to save any of them? Maybe not. Like, there's nothing specifically marked on any of these, but we can't find it again. Oh yeah, we didn't explore this boat either, did we? So we actually have 2 pirate ships to explore. So yeah, well, I'm gonna clear all these waypoints and then probably bring us over to this one so that we can explore it. Then we'll explore this one, and then we'll reacquire our actual ship and I guess explore this island. And I think that's probably gonna be like our main adventure bits for the next couple episodes, and the next few episodes might be like building up the town, maybe starting on our own boat now that we've acquired some wood. So yeah, let's do a little bit more exploring and adventure, then we'll do, yeah. Yep, now I'm absolutely sure we haven't conquered this one, because there's still enemies aboard it. Let's see, yeah, this is the one just south of this, of the island where we fought the Cyclops. The Cyclopses? Cyclops Eye? Oh, hello there. Actually, I see. Okay, I meant to keep some dirt on me as better building blocks than cobble, but I guess cobble will go. Ah, ow. Oh, why is the world is having some difficulties right now, and I'm not entirely sure why. Are you good, game? If I get knocked down off this pillar, I'm gonna be a little upset. More than a little upset, rather. Okay. They have helmets? Yes, they do. So, oh, they also have chest armor, so that's not gonna do. Oh, yes, I also learned something. The boarding axe lets me do that. Oh, the boarding axe lets me launch myself up in the air. Oh. Ah. Oh, come on, stop. There are so many skeletons, and they just knock me off the slightest bit, which makes combat with these stronger enemies a lot harder. But I actually held my own against one of the like strong swordsmen this time, which is nice. Let's switch to this. We'll switch to the axe if we have to fight another one of those swordsman guys again. But for now, the pikes. Oh. Come on. Well, I'm having a little bit of difficulty just because I'm like so focused on all the enemies. The skeletons with the bows won't respawn, so taking care of them first, just to like get the annoyance out of the way is a pretty decent idea, I think. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, the beheading came about. That's not how I wanted to phrase that. The beheading thing on the scythe worked out. So I actually got the skull from that skeleton. Oh. Oh, there we go. Oh, 22 damage on that crit. That, like, armor piercing is, like, really good. Come on. Come on, up the stairs. I wasn't fast enough. I need to get some distance. Oh, there's so much. Why are they so fast? Oh, that worked. That wasn't even entirely purposeful. I just sort of jumped and hoped for the best. And it worked out, so... Oh yeah, I got reach, so I can just do this. Watch out, little parrots. Watch out. Watch out, parrot. Wait, is that a silver... That silverfish is riding on a silverfish. Okay. Ah. Right. Ow. I need to get downstairs and break that spawner. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. So there's... Fine. Sword. Oh yeah, I completely forgot why I'm doing fire damage. My locket makes it so I potentially can do fire damage to undead. And I got very confused why I was doing fire damage to a silverfish, because they are not undead. I forgot I also had the fire fist thing. The fire fist thing. So, like, I always apply fire damage. And this is how we deal with these skeletons, because they do not know how to pathfind past all these barrels. Come on. If they fell back a little bit, I could have actually just used a pike and still accomplished the same thing. Please do not escape. There's you. There's you. Oh. And you. And another one bites the dust. And they spawn again. And let me break the spawner, please. Got it. Silverfish. Why are you so hard to hit? There we go. And I think that's it. A lot of junk to just... Oh, I want to keep this coal. I guess I'll take the coal. No. Fine, I'll read some of these books. I'm just not using the epic fight abilities. I'm not really using it to upgrade my own combat abilities. It's more in to make enemies more dangerous at this point. Because, like... Well, in most cases, it actually makes the enemies more dangerous. Apparently, the Ravager is a notable exception. Oh, dolphins. Fairly certain that was a dolphin call. No. Fine, No, why am I taking some of this? I don't even really need to take the coal. I don't... My brain is literally just saying, like, take it. Take it all! You need everything! But I just don't. I don't know why my brain's just like, yes, take it all. Always take everything. I think that's... We don't really need to go through the food room, I don't think. We're pretty good. Not as good as we could be, actually. But we're not going to find any, like, finished food in there anymore. Why am I taking that sword? I'll take the nether quartz, the skull, and the iron. I don't even really need the nether quartz. I have quite a bit, and I don't think I have much in the way of real uses for it. That... So what? All of these, at best, are going to have redstone or coal in them. There's the 2 good chests in this room, and then there's this one. And again, basically, just a little bit of iron, a couple emeralds, and some skulls. So these boats have the propensity, is that the right word? They have the potential, that I think works better, have some like really good high level stuff, specifically from like the Devil Fruit mod, or they just have complete junk. Okay, this one was going to be complete junk until the last chest, apparently. Oh, the last two chests. Okay. So, in this boat's final moments, it proves quite lucrative to us, apparently. We just got 2 more Devil Fruits. That puts us at 7, I think. And all that can go in here. And we're done here. Oh, that sucks. We're gonna have to kill more sea serpents. But killing sea serpents actually gets a lot harder without the sea serpent armor. Which is, pretty ironic, huh? Or maybe not maybe ironic's not really the right word. But, that puts a damper in some plans, doesn't it? We have to fight fish have stolen our boat. How very rude. Wait, are those fish or are those silverfish? I think they're fish. Oh. Wait, no, they are silverfish. I guess. Ow. Am I really going to have to? I'm really going to have to break the boat to get at them. You little jerks. Fine then. Okay, we're done here. Again, in the boat, and avoid more silverfish jumping in. I am a fan of the small ships mod. Like, this is just the smallest rowing boats. And this is still really cool. It's like a lot better than vanilla still. It has some extra speed and just looks wise. But it's this isn't even the best mod from the this isn't even the best boat from the small ships mod. It's still just really cool though. But I feel like we can build something like much cooler. Like, this is cool and all, but this is still just like a single person boat. I think it technically has an inventory, I just don't know how to access it. Oh, where's my boat going? Oh, there we go. It has like 9 inventory slots. Ow. Oh, wait. I tried running away, but like, no, we actually need to beat this thing. Oh, there's more than one. But we're more than prepared to actually take them on right now. As soon as our like chest piece breaks, we're going to be in a lot worse of a position. How many do we get? Okay, we can actually get a new chest plate now. We just need... Actually, we don't. We have enough shiny scales. Okay. Okay. So, let's do that real quick, and then I'm basically just going to jump over to that other boat. Actually, no. We can use the... What are we doing? We can do this. I was thinking it required 8, like a normal chest plate, but no, it doesn't. Hey, now we're in all blue. That kind of works. We're being chased. Anyways, I'll bring it back over at that other boat we have yet to explore. So just give me 1 second. Okay, we're not back at the boat yet. I actually left that out there and swam to shore instead of just bringing that to shore. Because I saw some red marks on the map that... And I was curious what was over here, because there were no hostile mobs spawning in this area before, and I was like, something special spawn over here? I was actually planning on going out to, like, our boat and bringing that alongside the pirate ship we still need to raid. But something as I said, something caught my eye, and I came to shore and found these. These are from the Mowzy's mod. Mowzy's Mobs mod. Ugh, that was apparently difficult. Jennifer jumped me. Or dumped me, not jumped me. Why did I think that said jumped me? Oh. Actually, 1 second. I need a moment. Also, these things have... The Mousie's things appear to be having some sort of, hitbox errors. There's something wrong with the hitbox for the Mousie's mobs. But anyways, I'll be 1 second. I need to jump away for a second. I'm sorry about that. I got called away for a moment. Where were we? Right, we were going that way to get to the boats. And I was swimming over because I saw red dots, and we ran into the Goliath. Which, yeah, there's definitely a hitbox issue with stuff from Mousies. We noticed it on the previous world when we were fighting the Rot Knight. And it appears that it's definitely carried over, because these Goliaths are definitely hitting us from way farther out than they're supposed to. I'm gonna try... I didn't think to look to see if this mod had an updated version, and maybe this got fixed. If they're, if they're, like, that messed up, where, like, they're... With the Goliath, it's not as big as an issue. They're hitting from further away, but they're not doing enough damage, where it's, like, you can't deal with it. Like, what is that? They're doing a little bit of our... They're doing, like, basically 1 heart surrounded in the blue from our heart canisters. At that point, we can take quite a few hits before we run into any trouble. But with, like, the Rot Knight and stuff, where we actually just couldn't move while fighting them, I'm gonna have to look into see if I can't find a solution to this mod. If I can't, it might end up coming out. Anyways, what can we actually do with these? Every half day to baby... Okay, you can grow your own. And then it's used for trail mix and seed soup. Okay then. So, not really much useful there. It's useful for a couple food things. But, anyways, that's what we're here for. Why is our boat sinking? Wait. Oh, wait. This mod got updated, obviously. That's why it fixed the mob spawning issue. Apparently, something with floaters has changed as well. So all of my testing for how many floaters we need to float one of these things, a boat, has apparently gone out the window. I don't have any string on board here, do I? I just can't make any more. I'm going to spend a couple minutes seeing if I can fix this. So 1 second. Okay, so after about 15 minutes of fighting with this, oops. Apparently they've changed things quite a bit. Like, I've taken out all the oars, I've taken off all the, like, stone and quartz bits on the front. I've, like, gutted as much as I can without taking away from the actual complete structure of the thing. As well as adding on 2 sets of floaters. Like 2 full 16 count floater adds. And it's still only floating at the second ring of this ladder. So from now on, I guess I can go into settings and adjust this. We're going to need a lot more floaters for things. We're such a drastic jump, I might adjust that just slightly. Because at this point, adding on too many floaters isn't making it more difficult. Like, we can just keep getting more string. We have loads of string already, and wood's not an issue. So, like, floaters are basically free at this point for us. At this point, we would just need to keep adding floaters until we got to a point where the boat is more floater than wood. And wood's supposed to be, like, pretty buoyant on its own. So the fact that this is so much heavier, despite the fact that I've actually decreased weight, doesn't really make much sense. But that's something we're going to have to work on. Like, I've completely, like, gutted out all the seats in here. Besides these ones, because if I break these, we're in open water. I think I could technically take out, like, this seat. And probably this comes in Hi-Fi. But for now, this will have to do. We're floating pretty low down, but it's better than it was a few minutes ago. I also need to, like, reorganize stuff to get stuff back in my inventory. I guess this stuff can just stuff can just stay up there. But there is something I realized while I was looking for the string in this boat. We didn't completely go through the food section when we explored this boat, when we took over this boat. We sort of just took this and did this, and then basically left the rest of these alone. So this has been sitting in our boat since we've taken it. I guess we got another devil fruit. How did I not open that? How did I not open that crate? Like, I know for a fact these loot chests weren't re-randomized because of the update, because every other chest is exactly how I left it. So that means that that has literally just been sitting there this entire time. I just didn't open that one chest. And of course, that one chest we didn't open had a devil fruit waiting for us. Oh, that totally means I could have missed another devil fruit in any of the food chests I didn't open. Oh, that's terrific. Anyways, after this interlude, trying to get this working again, I guess we still have a pirate ship to raid. I guess let's take care of that real quick. The compass still pointing north? Like the... Oh, this breaks compasses too. I was expecting a compass to still work. But no. Like, we are most definitely not facing north. Let's see. Oh, our compass is just, like, completely broken. Oh, wait, no. Compasses don't point north in Minecraft. They point towards spawn, don't they? Yeah, so we can always find our way home. And I guess we can navigate based off Crowfell home. But we need to go... Okay, never mind. We've legitimately broken this compass. Good job. That's Crowfell home, right? We've just broken this compass. Okay, the very specific reason I kept a compass was because I thought at least the compasses would work fine. But that appears to not be the case. So, yeah, I guess I've just got to pay attention to what direction the arrow is moving, not direction it's facing then. Anyways, this is going to take a minute because the configs for this mod might have actually gotten readjusted with the update. So I need to readjust like the speed and the buoyancy stuff for this mod, I think. But anyways, it's probably going to take me a minute to get to the pirate ship, so be right with you. It appears something may have broken. I'm literally missing a... Oh, this is wonderful. Like the... So I took a break from the game real quick to go see if I could fix the configs. So, yeah, I closed out of the world. I opened up the config files using... well, I didn't actually close the game yet. I just went into the config files with the configured mod, which I have downloaded, so I could do it from like the main menu mod screen. Then I tried reloading back in. I didn't actually make many changes. I think I rechanged max ship sheet, casual ship speed, sorry, back to what it was supposed to be, or how it was before. Then I messed a little bit with the floater weight, because apparently they changed how those work at the config. They've now given them a minimum weight with no redstone and a maximum weight with when it has a redstone power signal. So I changed like the minimum weight down from where it was below, thinking maybe this is it. Maybe this is now come to replace the float signal that it had before. Then I tried reloading back into the world. And the boat didn't appear. And that was concerning. Actually, can I break a block? Technically, yes. Does the block break? No. Oh god, this is broken. Oh, this is seriously broken. Like, I'm literally missing part of my skin. These are eternal, the boat's still not spawning, and I'm stuck on a single chunk. Hmm. Don't know what to do about this one. I'm gonna attempt... I'm gonna first try reloading the world again. Then I'm gonna try restarting the game. And, yeah. This isn't good. Okay, so after like 25 minutes of fighting, I'm finally back in. Yeah. I ended up having to take Valkyrien Skies and Eureka out for now. I'm in creative mode because I got... I ended up flying up on top of this tree because I got abandoned right on the shoreline with like 3 creepers down there. So I was like, yeah, I'm just hopping in creative mode so I can do this bit real quick. So, yeah, I had to take Valkyrien Skies and Eureka out to get back on the server. Hopefully, I can fix it. I'm really enjoying this series. I mean, there are a couple of options. Well, yeah, let's just sort of go over things a little bit here. I am not entirely sure what broke it. Well, I know it was, or I assume it was me fiddling with the configs for the Eureka stuff and like adjusting like floaters and speeds and stuff like that. Either and then trying to load back into this world, I exited out while piloting the ship, which might have caused that. It also could have been the fact that I was right by a live ship. That also could have been responsible. Or just like affecting the configs at all. Or exiting and coming back in around a live ship might have broken it. If it's the last one, and the only real solution is to go back to the previous alpha version. Oh yeah, did I mention that this mod's in like pretty early alpha for 1.16? Like the version that just broke on us was Valkyrien Skies Alpha 05 / Eureka Alpha 06. So before we were using Eureka Alpha 5 and Valkyrien Alpha 4. This was supposed to be a newer version that fixed a lot of bugs. But I definitely just broke the game while messing with something. But I might have been able to assume something like this was going to happen. Anyways, I'm really hoping this isn't the last episode. Suppose, worst case scenario, we go back to previous version, but then we lose hostile mob spawning again. So that's fun. It's a question of, which do we value more at this point? I don't know. Running around with like nothing to fight also prevents us from gaining more powers from the Devil Fruit mod. Yeah. Because we finally getting somewheres with this? I don't know. This kind of took the wind out of my sails, so to speak. Anyways, hopefully there's going to be another video tomorrow. I'm going to be messing with I'm Not doing it right now because it's getting pretty late and this video's been going on for a while. But yeah, my first attempt is going to be to put back this version with the putting back in the version that just broke on us, having the config pre-saved to be the new thing before messing with any boats, and then doing some testing with that. That's going to be the first thing I do. If that doesn't work, I guess we go back to the previous version and rely mostly on like any dungeons we find for fighting. I suppose that'll be okay. I'm really hoping I can get this fixed and that I can just get this back in. We've already lost the boat. There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, uh, technically there is. Before I updated versions, I did get a backup. I did get a backup save for this right before putting in like for updating the mods today and adding in trees don't float. Not trees don't float. Fast leaf decay and supplementaries. I did get a world backup, but that would redo. That would bring back literally everything we just did today. Which, and I'm not actually 100% sure if that would save our boat. It needs. I'm not sure how that would work. Because like the backup is technically a save from like the boat was still here and the chunk it was in wasn't loaded in. So that the boat might still be there if I was to load the backup. But that's a lot of work for a maybe. I'm just sort of hovering around. I'm just thinking out loud at this point. Yeah. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get we will have another video. We'll be on the same version of Valkyrien Skies and Eureka that failed us today. We're going to try and avoid anything that might have caused today's issues. The best way for me to do that is going to be like to run a test world, load up a boat, or build a boat, or just like steal a boat. I don't know. Then like leave the world while still on it, then come back in, see if that breaks it, or if it was legitimately just me messing with the config. Because if it was loading back in around a live moving boat that caused the crash rather than the configs thing, then like this version is a complete no-go. And we'll be forced to go back to the previous version or call the series there. And I would rather not call the series there, but like the lack of mob spawning is it kind of ruins the fact that I have like a lot of mob spawning mods or a few mods to add in like extra mob spawning. I would rather actually see mobs spawn. Anyways, let me, if you want to leave feedback down in the comments below, please do. I'll be testing some things between now and tomorrow. I might. I'll probably do a video tomorrow on the series. Hopefully I get this work. It will probably be with version 5, but it might be like a last hurrah thing at that point. Like, we're 10 episodes in, there's still so much to do. Yeah. I'm a little defeated right now. I'm gonna have to think this over tonight. I'll work on fixing it tomorrow, and then I'll get back to you with that. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed more than I have. Spending the last 40 minutes or so fighting a thing, trying to get it working again. That's a lot of fun. But Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everyone.